All right, Libra. How you doing? Libras, we're going to do a horoscope for 2023, looking at your whole year, what you can expect. Let me get rid of this coupon code. Actually, let me remind you, I do private readings. If you want a reading, just go to this thing and get 15% off, and I will help you directly. Anyways, let's get back to the reading. So we're going to look at 4 different areas of your life, Libra. We're going to look at your kind of your health, your finances, your work life, and your relationships, and the general plan I see coming, the general energy coming your way in 2023. And it'll be fun. I'm going to try and give you all the advice I can to really navigate 2023 in a very positive and fun way so that it is a good year for you. So let's begin with, what are we going to begin with? Let's pick my ear. Let's begin with your health. Take a look at your health, Libra. And okay, we'll take a look at your health, Libra, and see what you got coming your way in terms of energy related to your health and what you can best do to prepare. So, here we go. Oh, came out very fast. Temperance card for your health means that you're kind of gravitating towards an extreme, be it some extreme related to your health. Maybe it's not healthy. Maybe you're living very unhealthy and you need to temper it back. Or maybe you're overemphasizing your health and you can kind of relax a little. You don't need to exercise and worry so much about your health. I think most people tend to not take care of their health rather than take care of it too much. But you never know. So consider how in 2023 you can kind of find more balance with your health and gravitate more towards that center of balance. So you're thinking about your health in a way that isn't overbearing, but you're taking care of what you need to take care of, because this indicates some need for balance. And it is possible, like I said, you could be exercising too much, lifting weights too much, but more likely I think that you're not taking care of your health, you're not eating correctly, you're not just dealing with your bodily issues that you need to. So that's what I'm seeing for your health, Libra. Let's take a look now at your finances for 2023. Oh wow, another card came out right away. So I'm seeing the Queen of Swords for your finances. Swords are pretty practical cards. They're very cutting edge. They're very they're very logical and practical, and they do what needs to be done to make sure the ends are met. So I think overall this is a positive sign for your 2023, that you are managing your money in a fairly responsible way. I think responsibility is probably a great word for this, a great key word for this card. So keep that in mind in 2023. And I think most of the things relating to your finances will be gravitating towards you in a very natural way that you won't have to really act upon. It's more about just fulfilling your bargains and being responsible. So that's what I'm seeing for your finances. Let's take a look next at your work life, be it a job, be it self-employment, be it whatever you do. It doesn't have to necessarily be a job. It can be studies, it can be any way that you productively fill your hours. What is it in which you're trying to accomplish something, either cleaning a house or learning something, whatever it is. Interesting. So for your work life in 2023, I'm seeing the 3 of Swords. In terms of work life, this means that you're kind of, I think this really connects with that Queen of Swords card, in that you are kind of have a lot of responsibility. So I'm not seeing a lot of joy coming from your work. I'm not saying you can't have good times at your work and enjoy it, but I'm saying that a lot of it's going to feel a bit like a commitment. And so in terms of what you can do to make this better, I guess, is to, I think this is indicating that on its own merits, like your job, whatever it is, how you use your time, isn't going to be just naturally fun. You're going to have to bring the fun to it. So if you really want to make your work enjoyable, start thinking about it in terms of more than just a job. Think about it in terms of a series of relationships, a series of ways that you're using your time, and how it can be more fun. Because on its own, you're gonna if you don't bring it, it's gonna just kind of stay as it is, and which may not be very fun and may seem like a waste of time. And I don't want that to be the case. So yeah, Libra, think about how you can make your time at work a good use of your time, and that it's meaningful for you. Whatever that is to you, what is meaning? What would provide meaning at work? Would it be helping others? Would it be learning something? Would it be taking on different responsibilities, working with different people? Think about that. And then finally, let's take a look at your relationships. And by relationships, I'm looking at not just your romantic relationships, but all your relationships, friends, family, coworkers, pets, what have you. And yeah, let's see what we got for your relationships, Libra, in 2023. I am seeing I'm seeing an Ace of Swords card. So it's really interesting. You have 3 Swords cards in your these 4 cards that I'm looking at, which indicates that a lot of your energy is in this very. The Swords is about cutting things. Think about like a sword cuts things, and it's basically like I think of the downtown or the financial district of a city. It's very concrete, usually not a lot of trees. It's more skyscrapers and things like that, because basically things have been carved out for their use. And basically if something doesn't serve its like a practical, useful, a use that you can see the use of in a way that like you could say this leads to that, you cut it out and you get rid of it. And that's sometimes very good because it can get a lot done, but sometimes it will leave the world kind of scarred and not very beautiful. So with your relationships, if you're using your sword, if you're using that part of your intellect to decide, like it's kind of like you're taking your friends and your relationships and saying, what is this going to get me? What is the use of this? What is, what you're kind of, it's very cutthroat in some ways. And with relationships, that's not always something that's going to benefit you, because relationships is more about cups, which is the emotions. And I think emotions on themselves are an experience and something that you experience just for the experience, not to get anywhere else, but to have that experience. So I think with your relationships, maybe you'd benefit more by, and again, this comes back to what I was seeing with your workplace, like this, like you're not bringing enough heart and cups into the workplace emotion. So I think your kind of challenge for 2023 is to connect more with people, to just experience emotions without any goal in mind. So maybe just take time to hang out with people. I guess that would be my advice in 2023, because I think you have a lot to offer them, and it's just a matter of showing that you're there just to be there with them and connect with them, and that's going to be very valuable. And not to get job advancement or something else, but just to be there with them. All right, so let me recap again for you, Libra. So 2023, what I'm seeing for, let's see, I started with your health, temperance. I'm seeing that maybe you need to look at your health and say, like, am I getting a little too extreme in some aspect? Am I not taking care of something, or am I like taking care of something too much? Am I like stressing about something that I don't need to? Kind of find a more of a balanced approach to your health in 2023. And then with your finances, I'm seeing the Queen of Swords, which is overall very positive. It's a very practical approach to dealing with finances. I would say continue what is working, and because I don't see a lot of need for huge changes in your finances. Like if you're paying off your loans and debts, do that, keep going with that. And yeah, I think overall your finances look pretty solid. I would say though that it's not a carefree approach to finances. You still have to keep control, which is the sword and the queen, which is a very leadership role. And then with your workplace, I was seeing the 3 of Hearts, which means that on its own, your workplace is not going to be an environment where you're naturally happy. It's not going to be totally satisfying unless you bring more heart to it and less swords. So consider that, how you can bring more heart and joy into your workplace. And then finally, with your relationships, I was seeing also another sword card, Ace of Swords. And again, this is maybe not the best approach for dealing with friendships. And I would suggest maybe tempering this a little with more Cups energy, more emotional bonding in 2023. All right, so that's what I'm seeing, Libra, in 2023 for you. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful year. If you want more detailed readings, I do monthly readings for all the signs, so be sure you're subscribed. And you can also subscribe if you want to participate in the chats and the live streams, because you have to be subscribed. And as you saw at the beginning, if you want a private reading from me, just contact me on superpeer.com. I offer 15% off between now and December 31st using this coupon code. So go for it, and I hope to see you in future tarot readings. If I haven't got your sign yet in the Zodiac, I will very soon. I'm working on it, and I'm not sure if I'm going to do any more tonight, but I will get to every sign before long. I only have 3 left, I think. So hope to see you there. Good night.